Hello there. I am Lynette, and you are watching Chasing Daydream. I am out here at Lake Stanley, Draper on the paved trail. And I've been doing this for a little over a month now, probably closer to 2. I am attempting to improve my endurance by adding paved rides to my exercise program. I say program, but I don't really have a program. It's just I get out and ride. Now I was only riding trail. Now I was trying to get better so that less chance of wrecking. Hello, bird. Hi. Hello. Okay, less chance of wrecking, less chance of hurting myself, and I would be going faster in my videos for my races, so it'd be better content for you guys and for me when I'm rewatching my memories. So I suck at climbing. I don't have a whole lot of leg strength. I have finally started to incorporate the gym into me. I know I'd been trying to for a while, but I couldn't get myself to do it. I knew it was time, but knowing what needs to be done and getting it done are two different stories. All right, I've changed some things around. I have spiky pedals on my bike now, which have given me a lot more power and control, especially on dirt. I can't afford the shoes and the pedal combo to go to clipless, so it's gotta wait. But I was able to get better pedals, and that's helped a lot. The other thing that I got was metal skewers for my quick release wheels. That has helped a lot. Like, the bike even rolls better. And now I don't have so much fear of my rear wheel just falling off in the middle of a ride. Because once those plastic skewers wear out, they don't hold very well. And the last thing is a seat. I got a better seat. But with the better seat came the realization that I needed better chamois than the Academy chamois. So I had planned to get new chamois. But I am strapped for cash, and I shared the experience of winning customer appreciation drawing at the bike lab where I take my bike for service and stuff. And that knocked off a lot off the price of that saddle. And I was bragging about winning it and what I needed to buy next. And someone offered me some hand-me-downs, so I'm trying those today. So far they work better. Now the question is, did I figure out my saddle seat fit? It serves me for trying to talk while riding, huh? So for several weeks now I've been trying to figure out how to get my bike to feel better. Oh, I forgot to change my brakes angle. You can see I have to hold my fingers out like this causes my fingers to go numb. Speaking of going numb, I have learned that somewhere along the lines I have damaged my nerve in my, I think it's in my right elbow or right shoulder. And it is definitely stretching over into my rides. Now my old saddle is rolling my sciatic nerve, so I think that's playing into my right arm going numb, because my right leg is suffering too. It hasn't, this is the first day that I've been on a bike seat that isn't rolling the nerve with chamois that are supposed to help protect it. So hopefully that helps the nerve issue some. And then I also have a labor-intensive job that is kind of, I think I strained my rotator cuff a little bit. And I've hit my elbow a couple of times right in the funny bone area, and I think it's kind of, I think I've damaged my nerves a little. I also noticed that while I'm riding, I scrunch my shoulders up together, especially the right side, and especially when I'm in pain, like when I'm hurting. So there's a whole lot of things going into play for why I think I'm hurting so much on the bike. I gotta save up the money and get a proper bike fit. I didn't buy I bought my bike at a place that was supposed to do a proper bike fit, but they put me in front of a computer and it took a photo of me and it told me what it was supposed to be, and they set my bike to that perimeter and never checked it. So I'm very disappointed in where I bought my bike, but I do plan to utilize Bike Lab's bike fit as soon as I can. Definitely buy your bike at a location that is going to do a proper bike fit with you in the very beginning. Actually get you on that bike and work with you. And then be willing to let you come back and rework it while you get used to that new bike. That's critical. So far so good on the saddle with the chamois. The Academy chamois, the pad actually lined up right on top of my seat bone. So half of it was on the seat bone, half of it wasn't. It was really messing with me. I know I gotta get my seat bones to toughen up, but I've been riding on that gel seat for years. Howdy. Go backpackers! Woo woo! One of these days, I'm gonna be a bike packer. Not a backpacker, a bike packer. And I'm gonna go camping with my bike. Everything I do is to build the foundation for the life and future I want. Chase that daydream, right? And then I'm sharing the journey with you guys to show you, don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to live, ever. You have no idea the people that will miss you and that their lives will crumble if you're gone. It doesn't matter how bad it gets. You'll leave this earth when God decides it's time. You take that option away of your own free will or your own negligence of your life, which is a slow suicide. You rob all of us and yourself. And I will never follow the footsteps of those who've given up. So, I lost everything and everyone that mattered. I ended relationships with people who were not constructive to a healthy mental state. Hello. And I was left with pretty much nobody. I kept one friend through all of it. One. And I reached a point where I realized I have to start over. I have to make friends again. Well, how do you do that? Well, I'm not real big on drinking, though I do drink. And I will go to parties. I'm not a partier. I am the entertainment at the party. that was my way to be social but not have to be involved with the extracurriculars that happen at parties. I did my flow arts. And I don't go to bars, you know. There's the difference. I don't just hang out at bars. And I'm not in a church. And I don't really like the church atmosphere. So I don't really want to meet people at church. And my job is sling and feed because I wanted a paid workout so that I can improve my body. So it's not a whole lot of people I can make friends with at work. How do you make friends? Well, I knew what I was doing when I decided to get a GoPro and a mountain bike. I wanted the physical activity. I wanted to eventually get into racing so that I can force myself to push harder and try and not give up and not just, oh yeah, well, I guess that was a waste of money. No. Financially commit myself to the races and I will do them. All I gotta do is register. It doesn't matter if I come in last or how slow I go, register for the dang race. Good morning. Good morning. You register for that race. It doesn't matter how good you do or bad you do. You are now committed to doing the race. Just do the race. Just go. Just get it done. And see where your life goes from there. I felt discouraged first few times I came in dead last, but I shared that experience with you guys. And even though they were over an hour long videos, you still watched them and appreciated the fact that I showed it all. Showed every bit of it. You don't have to wonder what part the YouTuber has cut out of their video. But that is too long. And the audience pool for that type of video is very low. So I do want to do better so that I can go faster, so I can make the video shorter. So yeah, I'm doing this so that I can be better at my videos. Winning would be awesome. It hurts a lot. I quit smoking because I couldn't breathe well enough on the rides. I started paying more attention to my nutrition and hydration and body temperature. I started making friends in the community, at the races, on the trail, when people are learning my name and appreciating my involvement and offering advice and aid. My self-esteem and my social skills are improving. I want more. I'm willing to keep fighting for it.
The other thing that's so interesting about being alive is that you're all in. No matter what you do, you're all in. This is going to kill you. So I think you might as well play the most magnificent game you can while you're waiting. Because do you have anything better to do? Really? Why not pick the best thing possible that you could do? Because you're more powerful than you think. Way more powerful than you think. I mean, God only knows what you are in the final analysis. You're blind to your own weaknesses, but you're also blind to your own strengths. It's like, how far could you take that? If you stopped wasting time, and if you stopped lying, and if you oriented yourself to the highest possible good that you could conceive of, and you committed to that, how much good could you do? Well, I would say, why don't you find out?
It's not easy pushing yourself beyond what's comfortable. Willingly making yourself hurt and straining yourself and pushing yourself to exhaustion. It's just not a whole lot of people will do that to themselves just to become a better person. So if this is of interest to you, I challenge you. Get out here and do it. I hate pavement. I don't like the sunburn. I don't like smelling like sunblock. I don't like getting the sun beating down on me, baking me through my skull all the way to my toes. I have to wear an ice pack in my backpack just to keep myself cool enough, because I've suffered heat stroke, which means I'm always going to be susceptible to heat. But I'm out here doing this because I know that this is what my body is going to require for me to become more confident, safer, and faster on the trail. I'm not good at turning around. I'm over here looking to make sure nobody's coming. That was my bike lab supporters over there. Just went by.
All your emotions are valid, but your behavior is not. Your anger is valid, but your yelling is not. Your jealousy is valid, but your judgment is not. Your pain is valid, but your drinking is not. You missing them is valid, but going back to them is not. Separate your emotions from your behavior. Emotions are always valid, no matter what you feel, but behavior is not.
I love them snot rockets. So, within 1 week of riding every day on the paved path, aside from the fact that my foot was wrong and it was tearing up my sciatic nerve, my lungs and my legs increased power so much, I couldn't believe it. There was no denying that just making myself get out here and try to do 2 hours of this, which is going to be my goal if my butt can handle it. just getting out here and trying to do 2 hours was well worth it. How much it increased my skill level and my physical abilities. And then, like I said, I'm pushing the end of 2 months of doing this, and I have lost so much weight. And my legs are taking on shapes that I've never seen them have. I guess not never, but since I was a kid. I still have a long way to go. Long, long, long way to go. But it's getting better every day. And that's part of commitment. And the channel and my race journey are how I've made myself commit to every day putting myself through pain. I figure this is nothing compared to the pain of losing all my loved ones. Nothing. As a matter of fact, it's more like the pain reminds me I am still alive. I'm not trapped in a nightmare. I am still alive. So live. What else can I say? This is the start of me taking all of this way, way more seriously.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just gotta quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when He gets you on the other side of it, you're gonna see exactly why it went that way, and you're gonna be okay with it.
And I'm bringing y'all along with me. I am being told that I need to start asking for people to actually like my channel, videos, and subscribe to my channel. So if you're gaining from my content, I ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I was talking to some folks about how that makes me feel to even ask that. And I feel like I don't deserve it because I don't feel like I'm good enough to say, hey, like my channel, subscribe to my channel, follow my channel. They told me that that's imposter syndrome. And I feel like I'm an imposter, like I'm not actually living up to what I'm saying, but I am. It's all 100% genuine. So I need to stop feeling like I don't deserve to be able to ask people to subscribe or follow or help. Hi! That was Diane. I didn't expect to see her. But then again, the dirt trails are closed right now.
At some point, everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south, and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end. Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math, you solve one problem, then you solve the next one.
I don't think I have my bike seat in the right position. It's still bugging me on that right sciatic nerve. Not as bad, but it's definitely still there. Is it because the sciatic nerve needs to heal? Is that what's going on? My hands aren't going as numb as bad, as fast. Legs are still on fire. I don't know. Can't wait till I can actually get a bike fit proper. Hey, I'll see you at the top of this hill, all right?